Okay, in the last Avengers vs. X-Men versus book, book 6, you have one actual fight and then like a dozen joke fights. Now this fight happens directly in the middle of the storyline. This is Hope, the girl who is destined to be the Phoenix, was Hope Summers. Someone who this whole story arc has been about. She's the person who is the first mutant to be born after the No More Mutants. Versus Scarlet Witch, the woman who mistakenly said no more mutants and kind of destroyed the majority of them. They get into this actual brawl right before they go together to take on Scott Summers' Dark Phoenix. It's always just my 9 criteria: strength, speed, durability, that's how well you recover, invulnerability, fighting ability, intelligence, energy reaction, versatility, and X factor. So we'll get started off bad. Strength. Scarlet Witch on one side versus Hope on the other. Hope at this point in time has had a tremendous amount of training, and her abilities do include telekinesis. She's a Summers bloodline. On the other hand, you've got the Scarlet Witch, who has lots of magic. But she's not renowned for physical throwdown ability. Hope has got a little bit more on that side. And the ability of telekinesis, you can increase your strength. And she's also had training with the Iron Fist, so she has an additional backdrop on that round. So I'll give the strength ability to Hope. Fighting ability. Hope has spent time with Cable, Wolverine, and was being trained by Iron Fist. Scarlet Witch has decent amount of training from Captain America. Captain America, great fighter, really good trainer. On the other hand, you've got someone who's being trained by Cable, Wolverine, and Iron Fist. That's going to give her an advantage in the fighting abilities. Speed. In this one again, you have the telekinetic abilities, which are going to help increase her overall speed, versus someone who can manipulate probability. But she doesn't have any sort of actual super speed abilities. So I should give the speed ability slightly to Hope. Invulnerability, and since it's invulnerability, again, you don't see a lot of force fields being done by Scarlet Witch. But those things can be done by Hope. Durability, stamina. Scarlet Witch, most of her fights are pretty quick. Hope, has spent a lot of her life pretty much just being trained in survival and survival skills. So I see the ability there for Hope. As you can tell now, it's pretty well geared towards Hope winning this fight. And now we're down, of course, to things along the lines of intelligence, energy projection, versatility, and X factor. So go to intelligence. From what Hope's been taught, there's kind of a very direct, you need to survive to help the mutant population regrow. Where on Scarlet Witch's side, man, what hasn't she done? What hasn't she been involved in? Scarlet Witch, from an intelligence and also an experience standpoint, has got her beaten spades. I'll go this one. Energy projection. This is just raw ability. Yet you've got somebody who the Phoenix wants to join with, who's got a tremendous amount of abilities, versus the person who said 3 words and changed the course of Marvel history, who later on in the storyline says 3 other words and kind of helps dissipate a cosmic entity. Spoiler alert. I'm sorry, that is the person who also can control the laws of probability. As powerful as Hope is, man, Scarlet Witch is ridiculously powerful, plus the abilities of magic on the side. Versatility. What things do you bring to the table? She affects versatility, she affects probability, as well as one of the more skilled mages in the Marvel Universe. X Factor. In this portion, it kind of comes down to, from the storyline perspective, Hope is going all out, Scarlet Witch is not. Scarlet Witch is going to go all out, as shown throughout the whole story. She's the person who can affect the Phoenix. She's been shown to be the heaviest hitter in this fight next to somebody like Thor. That lets you know Scarlet Witch can bring it. She can bring it fierce. Just no doubt in my mind that the way Bendis has wrote her, she has become one of the more powerful female characters. Not physically, but in all other aspects, she is a very powerful character. And in the fight between her and Hope, in the storyline, she feels bad, Hope doesn't. Hope has the aggression on her side. But in a regular straight up fight, this fight's going to go one of two ways. Hope's going to get in a couple of good shots initially, and Scarlet Witch can knock her out in one shot. The X Factor goes to Scarlet Witch. This was actually a 5-4 fight. It's actually really, really close. Scarlet Witch has the abilities to take somebody down, and to pretty much take out an entire population of people. Hope, very skilled, very powerful, but isn't quite to that level yet.